Hello everybody, I'm Sensei John Small with the Western Mountain Jiu-Jitsu Society. I'm really excited to be bringing you this YouTube project. It's something that started as an idea to bring some lessons to the students of the dojo as we face some of the social distancing challenges of the pandemic. But as I got more involved and thought about it more, I've kind of realized that at this point in my life I've accumulated quite a variety of ideas on how to train outside of the dojo. So I decided perhaps open it up to the larger public. I think that no matter your martial art, there are a lot of things that you could really benefit from, I hope anyways. And even if you're not a martial artist, much of what I'm offering is really about keeping the body moving and functioning well. So I think that anybody can take something away at the very least. So if there's at least one person that really benefits from some of the things I'm offering, then I will consider it a success. That said, I feel that maybe I should offer a little bit of an introduction about myself, who I am. To be honest with you, I don't really feel I'm very competent at talking in those regards. I think if you want somebody that's personable or pretty or will make you feel good or make you laugh, these videos are probably not where you're going to find that. I'm just looking to offer up the lessons that I have, the ideas, teaching the proper exercise techniques and such with regard to proper form, safety, and philosophical approaches as well. So, that said, I'll briefly just say that if you haven't seen my other interview, my other video, the interview with Sensei, then I would encourage you to check it out. That's where maybe you have a better sense as to some of my background, having grown up with a father as a sensei. I've been involved with martial arts from a pretty early age. My first formal study was with his friend John Griever, where I achieved the rank of Shichikyu in judo, probably around age 8 or 9. After we moved to Maine, I began study with my father in jiu-jitsu in a more serious manner, probably around the time I was 12, 13 or so. And I've stayed involved ever since. I would say I'm definitely not the most dedicated student there is, but I've stayed dedicated throughout my life. Beyond that, I learned a lot about strength and conditioning in college. I stayed right here in Farmington, where I continued studying and practicing jiu-jitsu and learned a lot of my knowledge there from a man named Gary Viles, who I think influenced a lot of young guys in the area at the time. This was the late 80s, early 90s. I've been involved in carpentry pretty extensively. I feel that is something that really has benefited my jiu-jitsu a lot. I worked as a river guide, whitewater rafting, and that in turn I think has benefited my practice and brought a lot of ideas to my training. Just one quick example. One of these things they call a flip line. When you're working on the river as a raft guide, sometimes the raft flips upside down and you wear one of these around your waist, and that way you climb up on the bottom of the raft and you can hook it onto the side of the raft, and it gives you the leverage that you need to flip the raft back over. So they call this a flip line. I've found 100 uses for it, everything from a dog leash, but primarily I use it a lot for training, especially in using body weight exercises, as well as a variety of stretching things where I really am, especially where I'm trying to apply traction to my body parts. I find that quite beneficial. But I'll get much deeper into all of these things. Anyways, it gives you a little bit of an idea of some of my background, who I am, some of the ideas maybe that I have going forward. You can see that I've constructed myself a little training place. Don't feel intimidated. I want a lot of what I do to be the sort of thing that people can easily accommodate themselves in their own homes, in their own backyards. So much of what I have planned and what I even have set up there can be transitioned to a variety of different ways. But we'll get into some of those ideas in future videos. I just wanted to give you an idea of what this was all about, who I am, and thank you all for watching, and I hope that you find future videos to your benefit. Domo arigato. Sayonara.